Hello. Now they're telling me my Facebook thing. Well, to go live on Facebook, I think. Hang on, everybody. I'm sorry. Mm, oh. So I guess I'm not going to be on Facebook today. Unless I can schedule this today, right now. Mm, mm, that's live stream. Okay. Well, hopefully everybody sees me and everything's okay. Sorry about that. Seems like I had a few people on here. Maybe somebody left. I don't know. A little late getting started. Lots going on today. I'm doing a Reiki class today. And guess what? I think we're going to have John with us today. And that's something. So let's see. I think I got to get this straightened out here. I've been moving stuff around. So things are a little off kilter. All right. Oh, my goodness. Goodness. All right. So today is June 15th, right smack in the middle of the month already. And it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You don't have to have given your loins to a child, but even a fur baby, a feather baby, or whatever, if you've cared for another that was less fortunate than yourself or someone that needs caring for, then you are a father. So happy Father's Day. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Angela. Yeah. All right. So I want to ask you guys: Is I have my air conditioner on today, and it's kind of near where I'm sitting. So I just want to know: is it loud? Can you hear it, and or can you hear the music loud? Let me know so I can adjust everything before we start. Now my poor plant is getting beat up. Let's see. Okay. What are the feedbacks here? Good morning, Raylene. Good morning, Auntie. Is anybody noticing any loud sounds? They're annoying, disturbing, disrupting. If not, well, just keep moving forward. All right, so I am hoping John will be joining us soon. No, you don't hear the air conditioner. You don't hear the music. All right, is the music loud or is it okay? This over just a hair too. Look at that. I think I just need to move this over here. How's that? All right. Turning into perfections today. Just want to see something here. Hang on a minute. So they got different settings now that weren't here before. So I'm trying to get ready for John when he comes on. Hey, that rhymes. All right. Blowing okay. All right. All right. So if I didn't say good morning, Auntie. And good morning, Lisa. Just dying to know how things are going on your end. If you just keep moving along, they should be going well. Let's hope. Let's hope. Because you got to be available for my birthday on the 1st. So you have to have it all done by the 25th. We're giving you a date. Lisa's still moving in. But it'll finally be good once everything is done. You'll be able to relax. Good morning, Tara Laspina. Okay, good. Very good. I think we are ready to start. I think I got everything I need out here. Oh, phew. Yeah. Nice to dive into that Reiki class again today. It's been a while. All right, everybody. So hopefully everything's been going okay this week. I know things have been topsy-turvy. Anybody that knows Robert, we're all very, very thankful Robert's still alive right now. Robert had a really, well, his little camper that he likes to go on excursions with decided to go into flames. And if it wasn't for somebody driving down the road telling them to look, like you got to get out of your car, he got out just in time. I mean, multiple things exploded. So that camper is no more. But it was pretty intense, and we're all very, very happy that he is still alive and doing well. All right. Good morning, good tides. Body hurts everywhere, I'm sure. But you should have that whole house packed up by now so you can just get the hell out of there. Worry about storage later. It's already got a home, you know. So yeah, if I had time, you should see all the things lined up today. Auntie, we're going to need you to make appointments. I forgot after the Reiki class, and I'm not always sure exactly how long that goes. Dwayne is supposed to get a sample reading from Andrew. We're preparing him for the big night at Kanamichi. Anybody in Baraboo wants to come to Kanamichi, it'll be myself, Andrew, and Sandy, who will be doing readings. And we're celebrating the summer solstice over at the Kanamichi Wine Bar. And Dreamweaver, Dwayne, will be performing Reiki. So who knows, maybe both of them could be offering both. But anyway, we'll also be selling my book there. I'm going to have some pre-signed copies already. If you get a reading with me, I can always go ahead and sign that if you stick around. You know, when I peek my head out the door, we can get you a book signed and personalized by me. It'll already be signed. And we're going to have the high frequency spray there and maybe a couple other things. So if you want to stop on in, I think Nellie's going to be doing some free tattoos, like henna tattoos. They're temporary ones. The sticker gets put on you, but the dye and everything still goes into your skin. So that sticker actually stays on for like a good week or so. So it's nice. So anyway, come on in. I'm sure she's going to have some specials. That'd be really cool. Make reservations. It's only open until 2 today. Oh. I guess we're not going there today. But we can make it to the Chinese buffet. I know, unless Dreamweaver, you want to go somewhere else, it is your day. It's up to you. So, that's interesting. Only open till 2. Wow. Well, then I would have probably been more of a brunch anyway. Brunch, lunch. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we will be doing Chinese today, which is cool. Kind of looking forward to some of that. Alrighty. Hey, Tara. Welcome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get on with the message for the week. And I'm going to be giving a cookie for those fathers. Any fathers here today, but we're going to focus on the weekly forecast first. All right, Spirit, Anything you'd like to show us or tell us here with the use of these cards? Only pick the proper card best helps everyone in their path in life for this week of June 15th, 2025. We got the Ram. Being Ram tough, right? Ram is perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. That is true. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So I'm going to reiterate that. So being persevering, no matter what happens, you get up, wipe yourself off, and start again because you're meant to succeed. Life is full of those little monkey wrenches and misled paths and things like that, and other people who are going through their own crap, frustrating people you will come across along the way. But maybe it's your job just to say hello. Maybe you actually have some good advice, even though you think no one's ever listened to you in the past, but we all feel that way. It's like, geez, I just wish people would listen to me. So I think that you have something very valuable to share and that you should do so. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. If you can think it, you can make it so. You just have to put everything into action, one foot in front of the other. And it does start with the power of the mind. That is so true. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Now, people ask me why I continually do my business when it, tax wise, when it's failed before. People weren't really ready yet. They weren't ready to find me. Come on, why is this not focusing? But now people have found me, and it's awesome. And it seems like I am so glad that I never gave up. I mean, that was my life's calling, is helping other people. And I'm very, very happy that I'm able to do so. Whoops, sorry. We're going to rock this world over here today. All right. I feel like the coffee card is in order today. We got the two meanings from clarifying life situations. Love, career readings. All right, Spirit. Please help me pick the proper card. This helps everyone in their path in life. Right side up and upside down of this card. Help us shed some light and information on what it is that they need to know, especially for this week of June 15th, 2025. Let me pick the proper card. This one's coming out. The real promise. I feel like we've got this. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. That's cool. That's big. And I know a lot of people who need that. So the real promise is to release the chains of the past. The past will hold you back. Even the past ways of thinking. Did you continually do the same things in the same way? And you're going to get the same result. If you want things to change, you have to change. You have to make the change. Release things that no longer serve you. So you have room for your new and highest good to come into your life. But you have to also focus upon that. So it says, and dance to the rhythm of possibility. So, sometimes playing peppy music, and even if you're house cleaning, peppy music, doing dishes, you're like, yes, this wonderful opportunity is on its way to me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so awesome. Really get into it. Even if you can't even see the possibility, you act like it's already there, and the universe picks up on that vibe. Here's your thoughts, feelings, and deeds. So don't forget, that's really, really important. You need to act upon, put one foot in front of the other, straighten out the mind and the way you're viewing things and thinking about things. This is good. This is key. All right, the other side is free to move. You're free to move forward. All right, hang on. I'll wait for it to zero, and there it is. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. The world is your oyster, isn't that what they say? It is time to move forward. things are about to happen. If you've already been moving on the course of your life and your dreams, just wait. I'm still getting this month of June that you're going to start seeing the reality of what, all right, the reality of your strength and the possibilities of what you're bringing into your life. So I think you're going to finally see the positivity of your actions, especially if you're working for the higher good, working towards the light. That's big. This is such an excellent card for right now. All right. See? And then go ahead and do a soul card. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Help me pick the proper card that speaks to their soul. What is it that they need to do? And I got the number 2, of course, because some people may be on another path than another person. So I picked 2 cards. One may speak to you more than the other. All right. What risk can I take today? Taking risks is the only way that you'll know. And what is the worst that can happen? Someone says no. And what did you gain? Nothing. What did you lose? Nothing. So you could have the possibility to gain something just by taking that risk, taking action, asking someone for help, moving in a certain direction. All right. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. Wow. You will have to take the big, scary leap, Lisa. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. I had to say it. I had to say it. That's one of the names that are screaming in my head. But I know, I'm going to share because I think everybody kind of knows. Moving is scary as all get out. That is like one of the biggest changes you can make. That, like divorces, marriages, moving. I mean, getting a new job, quitting an old job. Those are like really huge steps and scary leaps. And right now, Lisa, you're going through one of the scariest ones. That just proves how brave and how strong you are. So anyway, I'm going to go on to the next part of the card. Today is soul action. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be the doer. Be the doer. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you're really made of. And I think you are already discovering that. All of you, this is really big. You must take the risk. You must take the chance. You have to open your mouth, propel forward. Nobody likes asking anybody for help, but sometimes you just have to. Nobody likes taking those risks, even though, I keep giving this analogy. If you had a broken arm and it just sits there hanging and it's been a pain in your butt, you got to take 2 hands, move it. Everything takes you extra long. But if someone were to cut it off, you would miss that arm, even if it was bad for you and it did nothing but get in the way, because you're used to it. It felt safe, comfortable, because you knew what to expect. Going into new life, you don't know what to expect. Walking empty-handed into the void, really, it's scary. You don't know what to expect, but I'm telling you, expect good things, because this is what it's saying. Like, you got to expect good things, and even when you expect it, you'll actually help to put that drive into motion. So you can get what it is you're asking for, but you have to think it, and you can't always believe it to be so. But if you have the possibilities, like, you know what, I can make myself believe it. That's awesome. But just saying it, thinking it, and moving in that direction shows the universe this is what you're willing to accept, and this is what you want. So this is really, really important and key. All right. Oh, that's right. We picked 2 of these. Okay, from the other one. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Now, it's all so easy to blame other people for things that happen to us when ultimately we are the reason that things happen to us. Doesn't mean, it's things that you're calling for, the lessons that you're calling for. It doesn't mean that you like physically did something to make it happen, but your soul needed to experience something as well. So try to see your part in it. Because if there's something that you need to fix or view things from another perspective, that's what you need to do. It's not always a physical action, but it could be a mental action. All right. So let's see. I gotta steady my arm here. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Being grateful for what you already have helps you in leaps and bounds in numerous ways because then it's telling the universe, yes, I'm grateful for this. Please give me more. May I have more, sir? More of the positive. It's kind of like Oliver Twist, if anybody's ever watched that movie. It played at a play once. Okay, today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you're looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved. I am whole. I am limitless, and so are they. This is an awesome card to take a screenshot of so you can remember this and remember what to say because it's a really good mantra to repeat and utilize throughout the day when you find yourself frustrated or, blaming other people for stuff. See where they fit in. See, like, you know what? We're all learning. And, some people are way more stubborn than others. And that's when you just have to walk away. Because if you're not going to get anywhere, there's no sense both of you going down the rabbit hole. So you have to remember this. All right. Hope that has helped. Then we have the stone of the day at this time. Please ask people, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to pick from our small area of stones today. Matter of fact, I'm going to just go ahead and do it this way. I'm not looking. I like to close my eyes when I feel around which one stays stuck in my hand. And that is, that's a nice, it's like a smoky quartz, but it has inclusions in it. So I'm trying to see what that is. The green stuff is usually chlorite, but this is black. It's escaping me. It's kind of like a charcoal. So this is good for a cleansing the heart, soul, mind. We're going to call it also smoky quartz too. There we go. Beautiful. Trying to get it to focus, sorry. So it's good for protection, good for grounding, good for clearing out and cleansing your chakras. Things that no longer serve your mind, body, or spirit. Again, can't make this stuff up. We get to say it every week. This is basically what everything's been telling us. So we have inclusion quartz that either has the, why can I not get it? Anybody know what I'm trying to talk about? Don't feel very brave. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Happy Father's Day to pet that. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can ask Angela. John says that he can't make it today. Oh no, John, we're really looking forward to that. Okay. All right. What are the black inclusions in a quartz crystal? Well, they're saying
According to Aurora
tourmaline.
Gems, some quartz crystals become black because of dark mineral inclusions. The most common minerals that cause this are tourmaline and rutile.
They also have hematite, magnetite, or titanium too. So those seem really nice. But I know there's something else because it's more of a cleansing, clearer. Okay. What are the metaphysical properties of black inclusion quartz?
According to Aurora Gems, it's a stone associated with strength, protection, and grounding, imbued with deep symbolism and rich meaning. Black quartz's dark hue is often linked to mystery, strength, and the unknown. It symbolizes protection and power, much like the knight, providing a shield against negative energies.
And who can't use that, right? All right. So, what are the metaphysical properties of smoky quartz?
According to Tiny Rituals, protection. Acting as a shield against negativity, smoky quartz absorbs electromagnetic smog, blocks geopathic stress, and ensures protection from
Harmful energies that are all around you. Let's see. Has always been known to be one of the strongest and most effective tools for dissolving and transmuting negative energies and negative thoughts. So, yes, 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 highly recommend wearing a black inclusion quartz, black tourmaline, tourmalated quartz, or smoky quartz. All of these will really work super well for you on almost any endeavor and help to give you protection along your journey, help to keep you grounded, more focused, and probably give you a little courage if it's keeping you grounded. So I think that is awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a trinket. Trinket today. Yeah. All right, so I got to pull this box of trinkets over here. Can't see that well, so I'm going to put it here. All right, Spirit. Let me pull a trinket that's best going to help everyone in their past life. What is it that they need to know or work on or focus on right now? What's coming up? I haven't pulled this one in a while. We got a lollipop. Things are about to get sweet. So I think you keep pushing forward in the right direction, really going after your dreams and what it is that you desire. Stop talking about it and just do it. If you don't do it, nothing happens. This is for those who are doers. Sweet stuff is about to happen. The goodness is going to come into life. So keep doing what you need to do. Keep pushing forward. They're giving me the words, by the month of July, you're going to see these things happening. And I think the very last week of June here that you're really going to see things popping up. I mean, I'm feeling like there could be contracts that maybe they start on the first of the month or something like that. Not saying all the stuff isn't happening during this month of June, because it is, but maybe things won't be in stone or in writing or something like that. The proof is in the pudding kind of thing until maybe the first week of July or the very, very last week of June. So keep a lookout. Sweet things are happening for those who are really pushing forward and acting on your dreams. I love it. All right. Very good. So I see Angela had paid for a reading. So we're going to get to Angela's reading. And anybody else who would like to make a donation, as much as you donate is as much of a reading as you get. And no less than $5. And then, the time perviding, I will pull a card for all those men out there. If you're a father in any way, shape, or form, we'll pull a card for you. You'll just have to let me know that you want one. All right, so go ahead, Angela. Do you have a particular question, Angela? And we could probably go ahead and roll the dice for our free reading like we usually do too. But you're going to take care of Angela here. Yeah. All right, for Angela. What are we going to have here, Spirit? Angela Steiner. Help me to pull the proper cards for Angela. Anything that she needs to know right now. Know, feel, think, move and act upon. Ooh. Independence. Uh-huh. The cat. Cat energy is independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, and life supports you in every way. So I do feel that if you so make that choice to go it alone, be the only one in your house. I mean, sometimes it's lonely, but at least at the same time, it's freedom. You want to walk around naked, you can walk around naked. If you want to do certain things, play certain music, you don't have to worry about what anybody else thinks. If you have a pet, then your pet a lot of times feels more comfortable um, with just a singular energy than any kind of disruptive energy. So this is going to be solely up to you, but I do believe the universe is trying to tell you that you are going to be supported no matter what you decide. But I do feel that utilizing and working with your own energy, or at least keeping your energy singular with your to yourself right now, is going to help you in leaps and bounds. So that's kind of what I get from that card for you. I have a job interview tomorrow. How will that turn out for me? Woohoo! All right, let's see. All right, wait, is this the other card? No. Okay. Hmm. Trying to decide what card I want to use for that question. I only have my few cards out here. All right, Spirit. I'm going to do clarifying life situations. This is love and career readings, so let's see. All right, Spirit. For Angela. What's going to happen with her job interview tomorrow? How is this going to go? Woo! I got cards that we want to jump all over the place. Hang on. I don't know what it is yet. Before all these cards fall on the floor, I better catch them. All right. Eclipse of concealment. Secrets. What's the other one? Secret. Emerge. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. Wow. So they may not tell you right away, but I think this is going to really depend upon your focus. If this is the job that you really desire, to say, I'm going to get this job, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to ask you, did you spray your application with that high frequency spray? Because that really would help. And if you still have some, I would spray yourself before you go in for the interview. I think that's really going to uplift your energy and their energy. If you can, spray it like right before you walk in there or for the interview, because this way that person smells it too and it will lift them to that higher vibration as well. Love it. All right. Secrets emerge. In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and mind. All right, so definitely don't close yourself off to the possibilities, because I really feel like this is on the verge of decision. Maybe you will find out. Um, I think it all depends on, you use that spray. Use the spray before you go in, and I think it'll help too. You didn't. I take it with me for sure. Okay, cool. Yes, I would. I would do everything you can, especially if you want this job. Um, I'm saying that universe is actually undecided at this time. Let's see. Do I have a pendulum here? I want to ask. See what we get here. Using this pendulum, using my energy. I'll move this. Please show me my yes. Please show me my no. Okay, please show me my yes. Thank you. All right. Will Angela Steiner get this job that she goes for the interview for tomorrow? I think they want you, Angela. So, I mean, see, I try to trick spirit into giving me the answer. because you yourself know the answers. Your body knows the answer to everything. So if you can do kinesiology or using a pendulum, that's how you're going to get to know stuff. It's awesome. Okay, one more card here for the soul. The soul for Angela. I think it's going to go well, Angela. Use that spray. For Angela Steiner Spirit, what does she need to know? What does her soul need to know? Let me pull the proper card right now. What does her soul need to know and do? There's like so many that want to come out, so I have to wait until it's giving me one. There it is. All right. This is a good one, especially when you go in for interviews. Do I know all my strengths and am I using them? So making sure you're telling them what all your strengths are. Maybe today, focus, write it down on a piece of paper. Try to memorize it before you go in, what all your strengths are, why you think you're worthy of the job, even if you've never done that kind of job before. And this is going to help. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are also able to show up in the zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So in your case, your question is about the job. But I believe you can do both. What is it that you truly wish to do? Is this the job that you feel that you can help others and benefit in? That's another good question right there. So you can always take a screenshot of those. And I hope that has helped. And don't forget, if you have any black tourmaline or anything, help keep you grounded. If you have some kyanite, blue kyanite, or selenite, the kyanite will help keep you balanced so you don't get really nervous. The selenite can help clear any negative energy too. Or if you have any shungite, like this is shungite, black tourmaline or shungite, will keep the negativity away from you as well. So, but actually, the best stone for you to use if you would really desire, truly, really 100% desire this job, is bring with you or wear aventurine, that green stone with a little bit of silver or gold specks in it. Aventurine is the opportunity stone. It will bring your frequency more to collect what it is you truly desire. So that's awesome. All right, I hope that has helped you some. All right, anybody else pay for a reading today? Have a job interview tomorrow? I didn't. Okay. Yay, this entire reading has resonated. Going into interview with good attitude and spray. Great advice. Thank you so much. I will look at my stones today and take them with as well. Thank you. Yay. Good luck. Good luck. We're praying for you. I hope you get it. And then you get to have your own space to yourself. I really think you'll enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people just don't like being alone either, but I really think you're going to enjoy it. I feel like that needs to stay out there. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Did anybody else donate for a reading today? So we're also going to go ahead once again and say, well, we're right about the cusp now. So I believe it's Taurus and no, Gemini. Wait a minute, it's Gemini. I was saying Taurus last month. It's Gemini that's before Cancer. All the Geminis, happy birthday. And for the Cancers that are in the late June, happy birthday to the Cancer. So Gemini and Cancer this month, happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. And now we're going to go on to the fathers. Are there any fathers out there? That's the goal. Get my space back. Happy Father's Day. Yes, good. Because you're supposed to be getting your space back. I like it. All right. Fathers, step on up. And I'll give you a free card today. Well, you know what? Yeah. Fathers. And we're going to still do that dice. So people get a chance at a free reading here. My dice. All right. We do have enough time. So, um, any of the fathers, please post the question. But also, we're going to go ahead and roll the dice. So, number 1 through 20. Anybody want to take a chance? You can only pick one number, and you can post what it is your question is also. Now, while I'm waiting for all the numbers to come in, really, I'm only seeing, I don't know, I'm only seeing one guy on here right now. So, Dreamweaver, we're going to be taking you up in a minute, but let's see who wins the free reading first. Because if you win that too, then I just give you a little extra. Do it that way. Do it. Do it. All right. We got only 3 numbers out there. Anybody else want to take a chance? I'm rolling the dice. 1 through 20. 1 through 20. It's all right if that number's already out there. All right. I even use a little intuition on this one. Okay. There it goes. I don't know, Barb. You're just too darn lucky. What steps can it's number 13, everyone? 13. Wow, that actually went clear pretty quick. All right. Barb Lewis. So I'm going to go ahead and tap in first and see if I get anything this way for you. What steps can I take to achieve my goals? Definitely focusing on the positivity, but they're showing me that you sitting there meditating. I don't know if you ever get a chance to meditate. I know you're in a hurry, rush. You're kind of like me. It's like find a minute to do that. But it feels like if you start your day that way, meditate on what is the best way for me to start my day today. What should I start with first? Or just be blank for a while. Just say, bask in the emptiness, because life is so rush that maybe you don't have that moment to empty out. And then whatever floods back in first, and you can even state that whatever floods back into my mind first is what I shall start with. What will bring me to my highest good and happiness? Please put that in my mind first. That is what I'm to focus on. So it does feel like uh, doing some of that. Just had a weird sight out my window. It reminds me, this morning I was half awake, dogs and whining and crying, insisting that I get up at 6 o'clock. Let him out the door. I opened the door, and it was either a deer or a horse running down First Avenue. I'm like, what the? I didn't have my glasses on, so all I see is a big brown body running. I'm like, oh my God. But I didn't like really see any horns. I just kind of see the back end. That's why I couldn't tell if it was a horse or a deer, but I mean, most likely a deer. I don't, unless, I've seen a really huge owl come real close and almost dive bomb me one day. And it turned out that the zoo did lose 2 of their owls that day, and they were looking for them. I was like, did you see that? And the police officer just happened to be standing next to me. She's coming out of somebody's house. She goes, yeah, I did. I said, wow, you don't see that every day. So it was a very interesting day today. All right, so seeing what you see as well. So let's see. More Barb's. Barbara Lewis. What steps can she take to achieve her goals? What steps can she take to achieve her goals? Let me pull the proper card. This helps her in her path in life. Oh, be assertive. You got the cougar. Assertiveness. All right, come on. Focus. In silence, you find power. There's a meditation. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So whatever it is that you really want to do or choosing to do, um, sometimes it's okay and good to take other people's advice, but like with your online stuff, if you've been doing the counseling stuff for quite a long time, I mean, it's good to consider what people recommend, but if you really feel strongly about no, it needs to proceed this way, then I think that's what you do. Um, I'm going to ask Spirit about any of these cases. Okay, they're showing me you creating a bowl, like a bowl of stones. But in this case, it feels like they're like maybe carnelian or cit. Not carnelian. That's weird. I say carnelian. Maybe it should be citrine. Citrine and amethyst because they really make things happen. Along with some malachite. Those are all like fertility and prosperity stones. But citrine has the ability to cleanse and clear that if there's any negative anything on it. But write down what it is you desire and the things that you need to focus on and put them in that bowl to energize them so they're working for you when you can't, like any of the court cases or anything like that. Put them in the bowl and saying, all right, I'm getting into this bowl to work on for me so I can put it down and focus on other things in the meantime. So it's kind of like setting your energy up and having something else working on it for you in the meantime, because you can only stretch your energy so far or then nothing happens. All right. I'm going to give you another card here. All right, Spirit. That's going to help Barbara Lewis in her path in life. And what steps can she take to achieve her goals? Shield of resilience. Interesting. Like a plastic over the face. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. That was a good answer. So the shield of resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and career. You can even state it that way. I now use my shield of resilience to guard me against all the external pressures or negativity that's being sent my way so that I may focus on a loving life and my career and things going well that I'm working on, or something to that effect. That's good. Good. Stand strong. With defense, with defense as your shield, find strength and preservation, guarding what matters most. So, what is it that matters most to you? I know it's really hard to see the writing on these cards. So that is actually it's a good answer card. I like that. Let's see. Defense shield, strength. So yeah, I would focus on. I mean, sometimes you're being called in 25 different directions. You need to go here. You need to go there. But what is important to you? Maybe you write down, make a list of 3 things that are most important to you, like maybe the roof over your head, your dogs, whatever else. And make sure every day before you make a decision on anything, am I doing my best and the highest good to ensure that my home is secure? Am I doing my best and the highest good that my dogs are secure? Am I best and the highest good that maybe your thought frame or your health is secure? Whatever that is. So always do a check-in every day is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, Spirit. Soul card for Barb. There you go. And another thing to add to the mantras. What am I grateful for right now? Focus on the strengths. Focus on what you are grateful for because it brings you more. Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems, all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. And we got this card once before. We're like, I beg to differ. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's selection. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of three things that I've just said. It can't make this shit up, everybody. Think of three things for which you are grateful for today. The magic number is 3. Notice the abundance growing within you. All right, I don't even need to add to that. So I hope that was good for you, Barb. It sounds like it's really giving you some really good advice here. That's awesome. All right. For the men, any men here today? Do you have a question, Dreamweaver? You are welcome. Come on. Speak up. All right, we got general. So that's what we're going to focus on. Just general. Okay, for Dreamweaver, happy Father's Day. All right, Spirit. For Dreamweaver. What does he need to know right now? What's best going to help him in his path in life? Especially more for this month of June, this week, June 15th, 2025. Huh. Interesting. Spread your feathers. The peacock. Peacock is fertility, focused on, they're giving me the words blessings and fruitfulness, abundance, income, whatever those thoughts are and those issues, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility. Yeah. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. You have to own that power you have, own the knowledge, and just like, the Reiki stuff, own that you're like, you know what? I do know so many people, anybody I've ever laid my hands on, have come out feeling better. They've received healing. Their headaches or aches and pains were gone. Whatever you have to do to uplift that energy so the universe recognizes it and puts it out there. Um, and being true to you, being grateful for everything that you have every day, saying, I'm grateful go down a list. Use that notepad. Write down the things you're grateful for in case you go into that downward spiral. You don't even know, I don't have anything. If you start thinking that way, grab your book and look at those things that you're grateful for. It's like, that's right. Yep. I am grateful for that. I am grateful. And then it'll get you back on that upward swing. So using that peacock energy, vibrancy, fertility, prosperity, all those things, sexuality, everything is right in this card. Very, very cool. I love that. All right. Oh, you have to go. Much love, Mama. You have a wonderful day too. Since you're the only one, I'm going to go ahead and pick a second card for you. That's the soul card. So, all right, Spirit, for Dreamweaver, please help me pick the purple card. All right, let's see if it turns purple. Help me pick the proper card for Dwayne today, Dreamweaver. Whoa. Nope. Well, geez. Okay. Two of them literally jumped out of the deck. Since it's only two and they're almost purple, purple and blue, I will read them. All right. What do I resist feeling right now? Mm. Okay. We have to feel it to heal it. I would screenshot this if you can. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today is soul action. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you. No matter how long it lasts, that's not good. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it. Heal it. Enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Actually, my feelings, you have to give them a time limit. Or you can be dwelling on that shit forever, especially people who have a habitual thing about doing that. So, like me, I give myself, if it's super, super big, like maybe a death in the family or something, maybe 3 days. Otherwise, I give myself like 3 hours and you are done. If you continue to dwell on this, you're going to create more of it you don't want. So I'm always catching myself and reminding myself of that. All right. Am I apologizing for my truth? Eh? Okay. Another good screenshot. What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today's soul action. Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today's mantra: courage is contagious. Be nice. Today, just go around saying courage is contagious. Courage is contagious. Um, but yes, when you speak your truth, if someone has wronged you, instead of just turning around and walking away, just say, hey, you know what? That hurt. I mean, there are tactful ways to say things. A lot of people, well, if you just jump and yell at somebody, then all they hear is yelling and they go into deflection mode right away, or, preservation mode. And instead of hearing you, they feel like they're being attacked and they don't listen. So when you say it calm, cool, and collectively, but you can still say it sternly, and that's when people hear you. So it all depends on how you relay your message. And then the healing begins for both sides. And people get to take a step back and take a look at what they've really been doing. They don't realize, because sometimes it's just habitual. So there's some really good advice there. I love your cards. Happy Father's Day. All right. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe, everyone. We really appreciate those thumbs up. Any support you can give us, ways to donate, and everything are scrolling through below if you so choose to do so. Um, I have been entertaining the thought of not doing Facebook anymore because, well, unfortunately, I may have to drop StreamYard. I simply can't afford this an extra $45 a month just so I can post this in two places at once. And I have to see if I can still invite guests and do all that fun stuff on YouTube. And I don't pay for YouTube currently, but I'm sure there's a paid version of it. I just really have to look into some other things, but these are some possibilities. So if I were you, keep tuned in, or see if you can tune in on YouTube, because there you should probably always be able to find me. But if I do it on Facebook, it'll have to be a separate thing because I won't be able to do it in two places at once, unless someone knows of a free way that I can do this. Because yeah, I don't get enough donations to make this worth StreamYard. Hate to say it. All right. So those are my thoughts. These are things that are happening and changes that may be happening. So keep tuned in. Let's see. The 22nd is the next one. So we'll see you on Sunday. Again, always just check in. You never know if something does come up and I have to change the date. I will, but I usually always do it nonetheless. And if you can't be here now, watch it later. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.